Hi and welcome to German with Pauline. I'm Pauline. Really looking forward to this video today. It's going to be about typical beginner mistakes. Like the most common mistakes that German language learners make. And this is so much fun because this definitely resonates with me. I'm like, been there, done that. It's really not easy. And we're going to talk about five different situations. We're going to take five different examples, talk about them and the correct versions. So with no further ado, so our first example is: Sie muss für die Prüfung studieren. Some of you guys might be preparing or, studying for an exam at this very moment. So, studying for an exam. You might be thinking, studieren. I know it's confusing, but in German, studieren is used when you study at the university or college. Example, Jura studieren, or in München studieren. Or if you are trying to observe and examine something closely, die Fische studieren. But when you're practicing something to understand it and learn it and memorize it, we're talking about lernen. And therefore, the correct variant would be: Sie muss für die Prüfung lernen. And so example number 2. Wir sind ans Meer gegangen. So you might be thinking, we're going to the ocean. We went to the ocean. But the thing is, in German, when you use the verb gehen, it literally means by foot. So it's understood as if you live so close to the ocean, so you went there walking. But if you use transportation, like if you take the car or train or bus, you would use the verb fahren. And therefore, wir sind ans Meer gefahren. Except if you really live close to the ocean and you went there walking, then you would use gehen. So example number 3. In meiner Heimat sind viele Seen. There are many lakes in my home country. So when something exists in one place, in German you usually say es gibt plus Akkusativ. As an example, es gibt hier einen See. So in that case it would be: in meiner Heimat gibt es viele Seen. So example number 4. Ich liebe zu schwimmen. One might think, I love to swim or I love swimming, so ich liebe zu schwimmen. But the thing is, the word lieben in German is very intense. And you don't use it too often. When, like for activities, you usually use the verb plus gern. So in this case, ich schwimme gern. There is a big difference between the verb mögen and lieben. There is a big difference between ich mag dich and ich liebe dich. Mögen, can be used for people or things, like Anna mag Emma, or sie mag Hunde, or Banane mag sie nicht. Lieben, on the other hand, you're more, careful and restrictive with it. But if you really do, love something or fancy something, you could say lieben, but then you formulate it in a different way. Then you would say, ich liebe es zu schwimmen. And so last but certainly not least, our fifth example, ich bin kalt. I'm cold. Ich bin kalt, in the sense of I'm freezing. It sounds right? But the thing is, some adjectives calls for the dative case, and this is such a situation. The adjective needs the dative case, and therefore the correct version is mir ist kalt. Mir ist kalt. If you use kalt about a person, like if you would say, ist eine kalte Person, you would be referring to coldness when it comes to feelings and empathy. Like, that person is cold. But when you're talking about, I'm cold, I'm freezing, you would say, mir ist kalt. And guys, that's all for today. Until next time, take care.